since I've started successfully. Yeah. Okay.
There is a show live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah.
Host started recording.
Here we are. Not as late as yesterday, but still late. Had a little technical issue here and there, but not to worry. We are live streaming. We're coming to you live on OConnect, as well as on the Roblin Live Network's YouTube channel. Ooh, doggies. All right. So we've got some folks there in the chat already, lighting it up on the YouTube channel. We got people on the chat here on OConnect lighting it up. So we're lighting it up tonight. All right, that's a good thing. It is day 558, 558 consecutive Roblin Lives. Monday, the 4th day of March, 2024. All right. Well, now that that's settled, let's talk about Lynn's domain, roblinlive.com, and that will get you to the registration page. All you got to do is click on it and get yourself an O-mail, an O-net, an O-trim, and the opportunity to get to subscribe to, through crypto only, OConnect. All right, and if you don't like roblinlive.com, go to roblinlive.ai. Roblin Live is lit. Let's move along. All right. Today is Monday, as we mentioned. 10 a.m. brought you Eastern Standard Time, live with Marty and Chris. And we want to thank Marty for mentioning us as the streaming folks for Friday night. That was great. I can't even spit it out. I laughed so hard. Well, thanks, Marty. That just means you're thinking about us. That's cool. It's okay. It's okay to think about Roblin Live. There's a lot of people that do. All right, thanks, Marty. It was all in good fun, and we all had a laugh. Thank you. And at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, along came Monday Fun Day, with Red Redfern and his wife, Jane. They didn't have their dog, Alpo, or whatever his name might be. I know they have a dog. I think they have two dogs whenever they're babysitting or doggy sitting. So that was them at 11. And then along came at 3 p.m. Julie and Michael. And now it's 8 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time, of course. Roblin Live proudly present Ollie. The Roblin Live Show. And Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
We're going to have to get cue cards up here for Miss Nakamoto.
Tasking is always during the show, yeah? So, sorry, you guys.
All right. No foul, no harm.
Preparing
it's okay.
What's coming up in the show. I'm doing it now while we're live. So
are you saying we're going to have some signing from our deaf community?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I know Cecil will be here.
Preparing it as we speak.
All right, very good.
At least a couple of teachers tonight.
All right. So tonight's topic is robotics and AI. It's in a series of AI presentations by the Roblin Live Network, which we hope you guys are enjoying. Tonight we're talking robotics. Tonight we're going to get right into it, right after it, and we think you'll have some fun with us. Amazing. While we were at Sam's Club today, we noticed the robot, Sam the robot, was coming around cleaning the floor. He only bumped into 3 people, so not too shabby.
Did he really bump into people?
No. He bumped into the where the chicken is in the cooler. He bumped into the cooler, and he shook it off. And then he got rolling again. But he waited for all the people to go by.
So it senses human beings really well, huh?
Yes, it does. Very well. And we'll talk about that in just a bit.
Fancy.
Ooh, yeah. So tonight we'll have a little bit of talk from Roberto about robotics and AI. It was fun to research a little bit yesterday and today, so I'll be bringing you that shortly. We will be bringing you that shortly. And then we'll have a little
Community time. Oh, yeah, that's become pretty popular around the world.
Definitely.
We get people from India, Bangladesh, the Philippines, Singapore, UK, United States, Canada, Mexico, Peru, you name it. They come to watch Roblin Live at 8 p.m. All right. Please, please, please pray for Ash and his lovely family, his lovely wife Ashmahan, and the boys Omar, the author at age 9.5, and of course Yusuf, who is the astronaut to be. And he's probably going to be doing something with writing too. I just have a feeling when he gets a little bit older. Also, pray for the tech media and support teams around the globe for their continued good health and safety. Safety first, everybody. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone who may be ill at this time. We do know that Alex is on the mend, Alex Sojib, as well as, let's see, Mashfek Ferdusi is also on the mend. And we hope that Robin Noble is also on the mend, along with, I think, Terry Thompson, they mentioned, was ill. So, and anybody else that might be ill. Pat Parent, of course.
Yeah, quite a few others have been having challenges.
Yeah. So let's all pray for the challenged folks, and away we go. We've got some announcements tonight. Let's talk announcements, okay? Shall we? We shall. Be ready any minute for the newest edition of OConnect. Will it be today? Don't know. Will it be tomorrow? Not sure. But we know it's coming early in the week, according to Mr. Mafara, Mr. Ash Mafara. So log into your OES and check the ticker. And check O-Founders in the back office for the latest of today's news today. That's where you'll see today's news today in the ticker.
That's cool.
Ooh, doggies.
Love it.
Yeah, yesterday we got to see where today's news today used to be on the building, which was pretty fun.
Very, very cool. Actually.
Yeah, it was. It was along the Riverwalk. Okay, migration without hesitation. Just do it. Okay, no more of this waiting around and I'll wait and see if what's going to happen with, launching to the world, and just get after it. Do it. Sign the NDA and affiliate agreement if you don't mind. Check out the OP on Passive, of course, all capital letters, YouTube channel. Check out the On Passive, all capital letters, newest website. There was a new one today. Oh, yes, there was.
So wonderful.
Yep. Yep. Every week we get a new website, and I don't know any other movement or company or corporation or LLC or partnership or you name it that's got a new website every week. It just is not part of the industry. It just doesn't happen. Right here it happens. On Passive. On Passive. And do you, Roblin Live? I know you were waiting for that.
Yeah.
Do you, Roblin Live, Frank Rowe? I know you do, brother. I know you do. All right. Now that we got that shouting over with, we could do one cow, one calf and a half.
No.
One cow, one calf and a half.
No, don't do
We're not going to do the cow, calf and a half. Okay. Cow, calf and a half. Okay, let's see how many folks we got. We got 35. All right. It's time for the cow, calf and a half. All right. Tonight's topic is robotics and AI. Before we get into the topic, do you want to say a few hellos, which we normally do every night?
So we have the count here on the second device.
All right. All right.
Anytime you want to know, it's right
there. It's 35. All right. Thank you very much.
How we check.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, and then let's say hi to our folks. So do you know how to do that?
Do I know how to do what?
But
the chat?
Chris just explained to us how you can.
Oh, you go up here, you add the other tab, and then you click on onpassive.com, like I just did.
Up there. Here.
Okay, then I get out of this. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already up there.
All right, so there it is. We click on this. There's that. Then we go back to this, and there, voila.
Let me check if that works. No. I think you have to click on share this tab to OConnect.ai, right?
Sure. I didn't remember Chris saying that.
Because right now we're showing this screen. We're not showing this screen.
Okay.
So in order to do that, I think we have to say share this
Oh,
tab
share
instead.
this tab instead. Okay, good stuff.
But then that's how you can look at things.
Okay.
And then you have to stop sharing and go back to this. So that's what I'm saying. It might be just easier to just do this.
Yeah, I think it would be easier just to do the phone. Okay. Now that that's settled, do you have some hellos you'd like to say?
Okay, we're going to go to the chat. This is the webinar chat that we're going to look at right now. I will just kind of scroll up a bit to see some of the most recent chats. Maybe we'll go up by 5 minutes. That always seems to be about the right place to show. Oh, Greg Lakin saying hi to everybody. Frank Rowe is saying hi to everyone as well. As we got Sadananda here. He's here with us every night. We got Irena, Stexala, and John Berlin says, you need a card to say, Ollie the Wonder Dog. You never finished it. You just said Ollie, and it's Ollie the Wonder Dog.
Thank you, John.
Lisa McBride is here.
Hello, Lisa. Dawn's here.
Don.
DL's here.
All World Roblin Live, says Sadananda. Thank you, Sadananda. Irena says hi to David Rosowski. We had heard that David's very dear friend is not well. So we want to send prayers and good thoughts for David as well. You know, because David is helping support his friend and care for his friend and all of that. So love to you, David Rosowski, and to your friend as well. Armin Hogue is here.
Hello, Armin.
And David Rosowski says thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
We do love you, David. Frank Rowe, as I said, is here. And Surendra Sahu. Hi, Surendra. And Lisa McBride has many emojis, praying hands for David and his friend.
Very nice.
Very lovely. We have Olasumbo Kuye in the house. Hello, Olasumbo. Welcome back. And Juanita Slack saying hi to her many friends here.
All right, Juanita.
Melanie Marcano, who we affectionately call Mel, is here. She says hello to Roblin and Chris T. And
that would be Tarzan.
Let's see. John Barilla. Why? So people keep saying hello to Dave Rosowski. I haven't seen him. In fact, haven't seen him here much at all. But every night someone says hello. Dave, if you're here, say hello. Yeah. He said hello earlier. I just said, and he said thank you just before you type that. Greg Miller, he says, Roblin Live.
That's my guy. All right.
And Armin tells Mel, chillax. That's nice. That's a new slogan lately, right? What to say.
Chillax? Yeah, I believe that came from Friday, right?
It came from, I think, Ash Mafara, right?
Ash Mafara.
And we have Armin Holt saying, no, Don Swihart says, hello, Robin Lynn. Hi, Don. Oh, John says, there he is. I see David Rosowski way up there. Just scrolled up. Howdy, kiddo. Yep. And chillax, relax, says Sadananda. Surendra says, I believe AI is going to change the world more than anything in the history of humanity.
Woo, doggies, I like it.
Yeah. And Frank Rowe says, Roblin Live on the greatest show where you can go.
Woo, doggies. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, that's nice. We have Anthony Henderson here. Hi. He says, hi, Roblin.
From Dominica. All right.
And hi, Roy Davies. He says, hello, John Berler, my great brother.
Roy Davies from Florida.
Angela Land saying hi to her many, many friends. She's listing them all. That's pretty cool. And John Barilla says, Bruce and Casey are here. Wow. Howdy, guys. Welcome.
All right. Sawadi, Casey.
Yeah, that's nice that they're both here. Okay, and David wants to say this. David Rosalski. My friend is Richard Kogeas. Let me know if I pronounce that correctly. He is a founder. He has been sick for a while, which is why I haven't been around. Sorry about that. Oh, prayers to Richard Kogeas. Kogeas is the spelling of the name.
All right. Bruce Gerstein in the house.
Yeah, nice to see you, Bruce. His internet is kind of weak sometimes, so we're so happy when he's able to get through and log in. All right. And Momodu's here. Welcome, Momodu.
Mr. Jallo.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, doggies. Hello, Mamodu.
Yeah. And Sadananda says, praying for your friend, David Rosalski. Very nice from Sadananda.
All right. I think that about wraps up the list of who all's here on OConnect. And let's see. I was going to look to see how many folks are actually here
Sure.
on this secondary device.
43.
43 on our way to 93. Come on, let's kick it in high gear right now.
That's pretty darn
Tonight's
good.
topic, robotics and AI, and Ollie's question of the evening. Have you had your own experience with robotic activity in your neighborhood? In other words, have you been to Sam's or Costco or Publix or one of those supermarkets that has a robotic cleaning guy? They got that. Have you been to a mail room where you work where they have a robotic guy delivering the mail, or a machine that comes along and people pick their mail up as he goes? All part of AI. So let's get after it tonight, shall we? We shall. Here we go. And let's see.
Let me move this. Okay, go ahead.
All right, it's moved. All right, here we go. I told you about Ollie's question. Both robotics and AI are quickly evolving, okay? Are they real new? They're new. Are they getting more and more attention, making them newer and bigger and better? You better believe it. You got it. And both AI and robotics quickly are evolving, as I mentioned, and they are interacting. They're becoming one together. They're melding. And then here's USA. See, I'm practicing my signing.
Good job.
All right. They create technologies and applications all over the place. You name it, there's an application for the robotics. There's an application through AI for you name it anymore. So, but we're talking robotics tonight. So let's take a bird's eye view at that. First off, artificial intelligence. It's also known as
AI.
Correctamundo. Just what is AI? Well, it's a simulation of human intelligence in machines. Ooh, interesting. That are programmed to think like humans. Ooh, more interesting.
Oh.
And to mimic their actions. Well, I don't like to be mimicked, but it's okay when it's AI.
Sure.
The ideal characteristic of AI is the ability, get this now, to rationalize and take actions to achieve goals, specific goals. Nowhere but on passive, nowhere but in the realm of AI. Well, within AI, what have we got? What is within AI? Let's talk about that for a moment.
Sure.
Machine learning, we've talked about that in the past. Machine learning is getting computers to act without being programmed. Woo. The focus is on the development of algorithms. We like algorithms better than Cocoa Puffs. And algorithms that can learn and predict as well as make decisions. Ooh. So we got algorithms out there that learn, they predict, and they make decisions? Yes.
That's amazing.
They do. How 21st century is all of that. Now, NLP, which is also known as natural language processing. You've heard us talk about that in the past. What in the world does that do? Well, glad you asked. It enables machines to understand, machines understanding, that's 21st century, and interpret human language. So we can talk to the machine.
In other words, we're using our actual English, our natural language. We don't have to use coding for them to understand, so we're just using our natural way of speaking and they're able to process what we are saying.
Robbie, fetch me today's mail. Robbie Robot,
Mhm.
fetch me the mail. All right, this is that we all know is the technology also behind chatbots
Mhm.
and voice-operated devices. Now today, I had let's see, I had a little chat with the fine folks at where our car is financed, and the chat bot wasn't getting it done. So then I went to the virtual assistant, and guess what? It was a live person. Doggies. She actually, Nancy was her name. I don't want to give her last name because I don't know it anyway. But she helped me. She
That
helped me
was
to
what?
muddle my way through
For just what purpose? I missed it.
for making a car payment.
Oh,
I was trying to make a car payment,
so
and
so
it
it
was a
starts
day
with the
tardy, and I wanted to be on time.
so it starts with the chatbot and leads to a human.
And it led to a human. Well, I said goodbye to the chatbot because the chatbot was asking me all these questions I didn't have answers for.
Mhm.
A little complex. So I went to the virtual assistant, and she was friendly as all get out. And yes, she called me Robert. Hi, Robert. What can we do for you today? Well, she helped me. She helped us, and everything went along smoothly. She sent me an email as well, confirming everything. So all was good. Technology. You gotta love it. And then, get a load of this. There's computer vision. That allows the actual computer to interpret and make decisions based on visual information that's provided it. Incredible. You give a visual and you get information and you get it interpreted. All that by our friends in AI and our friends with the robotics. Now, let's talk a bit about the robotics itself. It incorporates and enhances through the autonomy and capabilities of robots. In other words, they do a handoff from, let's say, Lynn Nakamoto or Rob Gorman or Susie McCrae or Andy Burks or Marty DeGarmo does a handoff. Okay, so for example, the enhancement through the autonomy and capabilities of the robot. Okay, so the robot's being put to work with what we're telling the robot. So the examples are, how about the Walmart cleaning robot? This little dude gets around pretty quickly and he hunks the horn if he sees people in the way, senses people in the way, and it's good stuff. Now, when we were at Sam's Club, the robot was bumping into the chicken counter, but not a big deal.
Yeah. Well, it has to correct itself, I'm sure.
And it does correct
Yeah.
itself. I was just going to mention that. It
Yeah.
has self-correction.
Yeah.
So Robbie the robot at the ONPASSIVE conferences, that's another example. Remember Robbie handing out the goodie bags?
Yeah.
That was Robbie. And how about also mail room robotics? Yes, it's in existence. You thought it wasn't. I noticed at the VA, they have a robot, a machine, a robotic machine that hands out the mail from the mail room.
Really?
I'm at room 101. 101, please come get your mail. Room 102, I'm here for you. Yeah, it was pretty wild stuff. So someone has not programmed, but told Robbie or told Mickey Mailman what to do. And Mickey was on top of his game today.
That's amazing.
Well, let's talk about robotics, shall we, for a moment? Robotics involves the design, the construction, and operation of robots. Design machines that help humans. That's all this is about. Can we make it faster? Can we make it more specific? Just what can we do with the robots or the robotics? Well, the shift these days is to more adaptive and responsive, as well as autonomous systems that act on their own once they've been told exactly what we want them to do. So, What AI does is bring the brains to the robot. And who was it in The Wizard of Oz that didn't have a brain? Was it Scarecrow? I think it was. Well, Scarecrow, you're in luck with AI because AI will give you that brain you've been looking for. It enables the processing of information, the making of decisions, just like the Scarecrow did, and learning from the environment, which greatly enhances the functionality and the potential applications. It makes it a sky is the limit processor for sure. Now that we've given the ins and outs, which we have done briefly, we want to stay brief tonight because we want to get to community time. Given the ins and outs, let's take a quick look at some of the robotic applications that we've already seen around the globe. Let's go right now to autonomous vehicles. There are cars, drones, and other vehicles that use AI to navigate and operate safely. I believe Uber is already using that, and Uber Eats is already using that. So, 21st century, here we are. Then there's service robots. They're in hospitality, healthcare, handing out pills, and retail are becoming more interactive and capable thanks to AI, of course. Now, that brings us to healthcare. Oh, yeah. We got surgical robots, and some are complex, some are kind of just handing out the pills. And those used in rehab become more and more precise and adaptable, thus providing the much needed support for doctors, nurses, and patients, not to mention hospital administrators who were pulling their hair out before. Then there's exploration. Whoa, what in the world are you talking about, Robbie? Exploration. Robots can go places the average human cannot. Even think of going as to the unaccessible places for humans becomes the accessible. In other words, what used to be, can't get there, sorry, we'll send somebody in when we can, to the accessible by the use of AI driven robots. All right. What all of this brings to the table is this, and let's get this and let's let it sink in because it's really, really a big thing. It brings increased efficiency, name of the game, safety, name of the game, and you can check off productivity as well. So you got increased efficiency, safety, and productivity all rolled into one big ball of wax, bringing you robotics from the very simple to the complex. So that's it from here. For now, it's about 8:36. We might want to say a few more hellos. We're going to tell you that the rest of the program tonight will be community time. We have
Cecil and Deb.
Cecil and Deb will be joining us and doing some sign teaching.
So tonight we'll have two, maybe more, but for now, two teachers. We have Cecil Weir, and he'll be teaching country signs. And then we have Deb Long, and she will be teaching technical computer signs. So that's really cool. And maybe more teachers, we'll see. But for now, two teachers. Thank you.
All right, now, do you remember how we get into where we can bring up the bring to the panel? All right, go ahead and click away.
All right, we're gonna go. You might want to explain what we do before we do that. Go ahead, explain the speaker requesting.
Oh, the speaker requesting, we have to pull that up, and what we do is we go to another tab, click on that, and that helps us bring up the speaker request link, and it will be on your page at the bottom. It'll say speaker request when you want to request to be a speaker. So,
and the reason we do it is because we have community time. So community time is when we encourage you all to come down to the panel. You get to talk, you get to interact with one another, discuss the topic of the evening, which is robotics and AI, and other topics as well. It's a really nice time to get to know one another and to bond and to share information, ask questions, etc. This is what makes our show special. We believe community time is very unique to our show.
Don't forget to mention, click on that little icon. It's the guy with the speaker coming out of his ear. Click on that, and Lynn will be able to bring you to the panel. We'd like you to talk if you would, if you feel like talking. That's cool. If you don't feel like talking, just want to watch, put on your video. And so we can see you and see what you look like. Or not. You don't have to. Just come to community time. We'd love to have 100 people on there tonight. Normally we get anywhere from 14 to 25, which is cool. Which is cool. So
And
without
this show is recorded. So on YouTube, what we do is we switch to another screen so that when we bring people to the panel, we don't want to advertise everybody's email address, which is private. So we can't, we don't want you to see, the email addresses. So we do switch to the onpassive.com website. So we cover that, hide that. But if you would like to see everyone's image and see community time and who's talking and all of that, you would need to go to our OConnect session. And what we've done is we have put the attendee link in the YouTube live chat. It is pinned to the top by Michael Chada. Thank you, Michael Chada, for doing that. So we will go ahead and
enable
the speaker request icon. And you can see the ticker at the bottom here. This is created by Michael Chada. Normally it's moving. For some reason it's static at the moment, but it's beautiful artwork. It says Roblin Live, topic robotics and AI. And you can see that he's carefully selected emojis to reflect the topic. So we appreciate that.
Thank you,
He does
Michael.
that for us every show. We don't take that for granted. We appreciate you. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and switch to the secondary screen.
Here we are. And we'll go back to the first place.
And we'll see within 10 to 20 seconds, it will switch to the onpassive.com website view in a minute. It takes 10, 20 seconds. It should happen any minute. And then we'll go ahead and enable the speaker request icon.
All right. Here we
There
go.
we go. All right.
All right. It's going to be enabled any second now. Get ready. Get ready. Get set. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go to enable it. All right. Come on down, everybody. Feel free to request to be a speaker. Hopefully it's going to work. Okay, we have a first request coming from Greg Lakin.
Come on down, Greg. Welcome, welcome.
And we have a request from Cecil Weir.
Cecil Weir in the house.
Weir is coming. Next, we have Don Swihart.
Hello, Dawn and DL. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And we've got Melody Marcano.
Melanie, not Melody.
I said Melanie.
Oh, you did?
Melanie Marcano.
Sorry.
Nickname Mel.
Mel. Okay.
And we've got Charlie Ellis, whose nickname is Bo.
Come on down, Bo. Bring it, brother. Bring it. The Tin Man's in the house. Hello, Johnny.
His name, we call him JJB Tin Man. John Brill is with us. Thank you. And we got Deborah Long. So Cecil and Deborah both will be teaching lists in our group chat for Roblin. Thank you. That's really helpful. Thank you. And I think we're good. Okay, all right. We got a couple more people wanting to come into the panel.
All right, bring them on. Armin Hogue in the house.
Hi, Armin.
Richard Lamott.
Oh, nice to have Richard. He hasn't been feeling well, so it's really nice to have him here today.
Good stuff, little Richard. Glad you're here, brother.
Nice to have you.
Anybody else before we move along and talk to our panel, our illustrious panel tonight. We have 57 here in the chat. Not too shabby, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay, Armin Hope says we read Redfern at 11, and Red will be on, and he'll update us with the most information he possibly can. And then as the day goes on, you can check in your back office because there are a ton. I say it again, there are a ton of webinars and chats available. So if you speak Hindi, you're in luck. If you speak English, you're in luck. If you speak Tag, you're in luck. If you speak Mandarin, you're in luck because there's going to be a webinar for you. All right, all right, all right. Tonight's topic is robotics and AI. Anybody had any experience with a robot anywhere? If so, let us hear about that. And just your thoughts on AI in general is okay too.
Yeah, like
Out of my era there, 1950s and 60s. And David Schweitzer coming to the panel. All right, David.
nice.
All right. I would bet he's got a Kansas City Chiefs hat on, or a shirt, or both. Let's check him out, shall we? Woohoo. There he is. Where is he? There's David. All right. Put that camera on. I know you got a hat on at least. Ha! Right again, Robbie boy. All right, all right, all right. David, welcome. We're glad you're here. Looks like you've changed venues. You're not in your normal abode, or you're in your normal abode, just a different room. So glad to see you, brother. Thank you for being here.
I'm gonna see if I can switch to this tab.
Okay, why don't you?
It's the only way we're gonna learn, you know.
Okay, yes.
Share,
This tab instead.
which is the show, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of figuring out how to use the tabs. Chris was explaining, but if we try it, we'll understand better. So I believe now the live stream should go to this view of us rather than the ONPASSIVE.com.
So if you're watching us on the live stream, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the chat.
It'll change here.
Oh, and it'll change there. Okay, good stuff. Let's go to Ohio.
So when we bring people from the speaker to the speaker, we're going to use the second device, not here, because everyone can see the OML. See? You see what
All right. Looks like Chris is
does that make sense to you?
unmuted. I can't. There he goes. All right. Let's go to Ohio. Go ahead, Dawn and DL. Talk to us.
I'm here.
Hello. Something tells me you got a life. You probably have your hands full there with your sidekick. So yeah, it's I've seen those vacuums. I forget what it's called, but it's a short, round looking thing that goes around the house and cleans the house. Yeah, right. Well, it was fun researching it. I've seen it in action in mail rooms. Actually, when I was at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, they had a mail room thing that actually took the elevator up to the second floor and delivered the mail. I just found that pretty fascinating. And that was a while ago. That was a while ago. So it's out there. It's out there. So get out, get after it. All right. Go ahead, John. DL.
So we go back to the other view. Switch it.
It's it's coming. It's coming for sure. So I'm glad. We're getting prepared here at Rob Lynn Live because uh, with the each night a different topic. I think it helps because if we all pick up one thing, even in a week's time, that's good stuff. Something maybe we didn't know. I mean, I pick up stuff every day I didn't know. So I think it's all good that we're continuing on with Rob Lynn Live. Now, let's see, was it Charlie or Mel? Charlie or Mel? I think it was Charlie. Go ahead, Don. All right. Well, thank you. We'll be back to you in a little bit, I'm sure. Uh, Mel, was it Charlie or you? I'm sorry. I thought it was just about the same time. Charlie or you? Charlie. Okay. Okay, Bo, bring it, brother. Bring it. That's DHL, which is logistics, right? Right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll be back to you in a little bit. Let's swing on over to Mel Mel. Go ahead, Mel. Good stuff, Mel. And getting back to that picking thing, you will see more and more robots and robotic through AI. You're going to see a lot more of it, I think, in warehousing. You're seeing more and more of it in hospitals. You're seeing more and more of it in office buildings. We mentioned to you, Sam's Club has it, Costco has it, uh, you name it. It's out there now, and I think we'll see more and more. I mean, we're even seeing it within OnPassive with Robbie the robot. I think Ash called him Robbie the first time. I don't know what his name is these days, but he was handing out goodie bags at Jitex. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, Robbie the robot in action. So let's go. Thank you for that, Mel. Let's go to Greg. Greg Hill, if you would. Gregory. Didn't mention nanobots. Go ahead. All right, or maybe a robot helping you with construction, even though you're basically retired. Tired and retired, both. All right, I got it. I got it. Yeah, believe me, I do. Oh, yeah. All right, good stuff. Thank you, Greg. Let's go back to the gallery view so I can see if there's anybody else looking to say howdy. Woo, doggies! It looks like Mel's up again. Go ahead, Mel. Good. All right, good stuff. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mel.
pretty
Appreciate
cool.
that. That is good stuff. Very
Yeah,
good stuff.
really.
All right, I think we're going back to Ohio. It looks like. Go ahead, Dawn and DL. All right, in the year 2525. I think that was a kind of the melody to it. All right. Good stuff. Vagrant Evans, man, oh man. Memory Lane right here at Rob Lynn Live every night. Good stuff. Someone else is coming to the panel. Let's take a peek who it is.
I have to switch to
Oh,
tab.
Lynn has to switch to the other tab. We're going back. Well, I am familiar, Pedro. I am familiar with the Volvo thing. I saw that in action. Uh, I saw it in action, so I know it's real. I'm just not so sure. I want 80,000 pounds of freight coming at me on the internet. Nobody stop the thing with the brakes. I mean, I'm not. I don't know about that one. I mean, I know how hard it is to stop it when you're doing 70, 80 miles an hour with a tractor trailer. So I'm just wondering how the robotics does it. Hopefully they don't tailgate. I would assume they don't tailgate the robotics. Yeah, Pentagon, at the Pentagon, without going into detail, since I've been there and witnessed some of this stuff, it is that kind of stuff is happening. It is, and it's primarily drones through AI. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff. But that's better than losing anybody to an injury or a fatality in a war zone if we got to be in one. So that's for sure. That's for sure. Well, thanks, Pedro. We appreciate you. And we're going to go back to the gallery view so I can see who else is jumping on board here. Excuse me. Back to the gallery view we go. And I don't see anyone else. I see Anita has joined us. Oh, David Switzer. David, I saw your hand a little bit ago. Go ahead, David, if you're still with us. Sorry about that.
Likes who?
Likes what?
What? Menudo?
What is Oh, Manu? We know Manu at 9:30, if that's
Menudo.
what you meant.
Menudo.
What's Menudo? I honestly can say I don't know. No, you're going to have to enlighten us. It's what? Tripe. I know what tripe is, and that's
Intestines.
intestine, right? I don't know. I know one person that doesn't, sitting right here facing you. Do you cook that on a regular basis? Okay.
So what is the recipe like, and what culture is it? Mm.
Assume it's the emptied out intestines of whatever animal you're talking about. Uh-huh. Got it now.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, right, right. I think it's also Filipinos eat it as well, and Hawaiians. 'Cause I'm from Hawaii, so yeah, 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 yeah.
Of course.
Mhm. Wow. And how Mhm. Oh, that's as we all start to travel, if we want to, we'll have apples enough to travel the world. I'm sure we'll be exposed to tripe dishes around the world. I'm sure it's served all over. It's pretty cool.
Well, David, thanks.
No, that's interesting. Yeah.
Well, I would say Pedro's familiar with it, and Mel is familiar with it, and something tells me there's some other folks familiar with it. And obviously, Chris Tiazone, Tarzan's familiar with it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Mm. I've I've had it with like a tomato base, and it's delicious. It's an acquired taste though because it has a strong like a certain smell that if you're not, yeah, that's exactly. Ah, mm, that's good to know. It's really good to know.
All right, I'll try it if it's low on carbs.
Does that count as for carnivore? Do intestines count, or because you're supposed to eat meat, salt, and water? So does intestines count as meat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
All righty then.
My husband is so funny.
Woo, doggies.
He's he likes certain foods, right, hon? He likes certain
Right,
foods and
right.
usually sticks to those type of foods.
Correct.
But now that we're going to be traveling around the world, he's going to be exposed to
You're
a
gonna have
lot.
to leave me at home if you're going for some of these exotic
I'm going to
dishes.
order
Sorry.
exotic dishes and I'm going to say, honey, just take a bite. Come on, take a little bite. And he'll try it that way, I think.
They try.
Wow, that's amazing.
All right. Well,
What say you, Greg? I see you're unmuted. Chime in. Yeah, natto, N-A-T. Yeah, that's go ahead, please. It's yeah. If you can get over the thought or the concept of a stomach, then you can eat it. You have to get past that. What do you have what do you have to say about that, Chris? How does people get over the fact that it's intestines?
wait a minute. I think I've had that. Durian. Is that a
Jack
Filipino dish?
is that jackfruit? Tastes heavenly, huh?
All righty then. Let's see. Has anybody else got anything non-tripe driven? There's two more people want to come to the panel. That's hard to believe, but they do.
Okay. I'm gonna switch the YouTube
Yeah.
live stream view to onpassive.com so that to protect everybody's privacy. So let me do that.
All right.
Okay, but meanwhile we continue while we wait for the.
Well, you got two people coming.
I have to wait for this to go to onpassive.com and then I can do it.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay.
So that's why I'm
I
always
got
watching
it.
this. Once it switches, switch now,
All
so that I
right.
can bring them.
Well, bring them on, will ya?
Okay.
Let's see who it is.
We have Juanita Slack.
Juanita Slack and Anita Froenschuh.
Oh, she tried coming in earlier.
She was in earlier.
Oh,
Oh, somebody just gave us a thumbs down. I don't know what that was on, but
that's a mistake.
oh,
That happens. I'm sure it wasn't intentional.
it's okay. I think thumbs up, thumbs down
Okay.
makes the world go round.
All right, so now we switch.
Back to the gallery view, and we'll see what's happening.
So we're going to go live stream audience. So we're kind of getting accustomed to doing this. We're figuring it out as we go. So we want the YouTube live stream audience to see us. That's the whole point.
All right, let's go back to the gallery view and see what's shaking.
Okay.
Here we go. Thank you. And what's shaking is, it looks like, Mel, you're up again. Hi, Anita.
Anita's with us. Yay, Anita.
Go ahead, Mel.
Good screenshot.
Well, you know what? With we need to get a little bit of that into the grocery stores and in Walmart and in Costco and in Sam's Club, because I've noticed people don't generally wash their hands for whatever reason. So I'm just not in that big a hurry to leave the restroom. I always wash my hands. So anyway, where are we at now? We're at how many folks are here? 54?
64.
64 folks are in the chat.
Very
Thank you.
Good turnout.
And the panelists. And Mel, back to you. Back to you, Mel. Go ahead. Well, aren't you impressed with I'm jumping right on top of whenever I see your hand? Well, let's switch over to Ohio and see what the Swihart McConaughey group has.
Before we do that, we want to
Stand by, please.
We want to acknowledge Richard Lamott's presence today with us. He has been having extreme COPD symptoms, very difficult to breathe, and he just wrote in the chat a few minutes ago that I have to leave, coughing and wheezing too. Much love, all of you, from the bottom of my heart.
Richard, we love you, brother. We love you, brother.
So everybody
Feel better.
Say prayers and send good wishes his way. He's having a rough spot right now. It's been a few weeks of him struggling to breathe.
We're praying for you, Richard. Stay tough, brother. All right, let's go back to Ohio and speak to McConaughey and Swihart. Yeah, I remember that from where else have we been where they had that? Some of
Um,
the restaurants in Honolulu have that where
I think
they your hot cloth and
Korean restaurants we've been to, the
that's
upscale
right.
Korean restaurants have the hot moist cloth that
Right.
you
And
use.
in the United States you'll see that too, like in some of the finer steakhouses and
Hmm.
places like that, they'll hand you a hot cloth with lemon, a lot of times with lemon for you to
Water with some
right.
lemon in it, and you
Right.
yeah.
Hi, Ollie. Eat that baby. Whoops. He just who's calling me? Hi, buddy.
Food. Mm.
Well, thank you, David Switzer, for getting this ball kicked off. That's good. That's good. Hey, this is all cool, man. That's why it's Roblin Live and totally unrehearsed.
And we go with the flow.
We do go with the flow. Eh,
Yeah, it's turned
ah,
out cool, David.
that's no problem. David, you had no idea what you were getting started, did you?
Oh, we love you, David.
We're going around the world.
The intestines?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay,
So
ay,
he
ay.
says, I'll be first to eat it before him. I know my husband.
Ay vey. Okay, let's go back to the gallery view. We have one more coming to the panel. Look at this, man.
Nice panel today.
Lovely panel. We appreciate everybody being here. We're going to do a little signing here shortly. We're just about to that point.
Okay.
Uh, or we are at that point, but let's bring in that next person.
I have to
Shall we?
switch to.
I know you do. I know you do. Bring them on down. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute before it comes through.
I see you, Greg. Go ahead. Chris, are you awake? Tarzan. Tarzan. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff, Greg. Thank you. Good stuff from you as well, Tarzan. All right, let's go back to the gallery view. I think it's time for signing with our deaf community, who we love. Hello, hello, Deb and Cecil. Anybody else here? Deb and Cecil, I think.
I think
Okay.
that's the two of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
going first?
First, we will have Cecil, and he will be teaching country signs. Let me switch the views. So tonight we have two teachers. We have Cecil Weir and we have Deborah Long. And Cecil will go first. He'll teach first. He's teaching country signs. So he has Italy, I don't know all the signs, Greece, Singapore. His signs might be different from mine. Anyway, Germany. There's old signs and there's new signs. So I don't know. So just Great Britain. I sign it England, but he has a different sign for England, which is cool. We have Scotland and Sweden, I think, and Thailand and France. So we'll see what his choice of signs are. It'll be very cool. And we'll go to side view for him. What we have to then, I can't interpret what he's saying. We may have to do that later because I have to go to a different screen, remember?
Okay, very
So
good.
we have to use our judgment, okay? So let us go ahead and we will start with Cecil and scroll up and down, you guys, until you see Cecil, all right?
All righty. Let's look for Cecil. There he is. Hello, hello,
You'll
brother.
be on the right,
And
guys.
we are ready,
He
ready,
says-
ready,
he
ready,
says,
ready.
Hello, everybody. Are you ready? Yes.
Go ahead, Cecil.
Ready? Okay. Italy. Italy. Letter I in the sign of like a cross. Italy. That is the sign for Greece. Greece. Letter G facing down. Greece. We have Singapore.
Ah, sunny Singapore. Francis, are you here? Sunny Singapore.
Okay. Okay, hold on. We got, wait, where I lost him. Okay, he's doing Germany.
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 Cecil, new sign. Germany. Yeah, yeah. So the older sign is Germany, but the new sign is this, Germany. Like your helmet, yeah, Germany. Okay, keep going. Great Britain. Great with the letter G. Great
Great
Britain.
Britain.
Great
Great
Britain. Oh. England
England.
or UK. England, UK. It's a sign. Scotland. On the hand. Scotland. So maybe that's like Canada's sign. It's so cool. I think the US we use Scotland. Same idea, but on the shoulder. Scotland. But same idea. Cool. Then we have Sweden.
Sweden.
Let me take a picture. Sweden. Because of the mountains. They're famous for the mountains, so that's how you get the name, the sign for Sweden. Okay, we got now Thailand. Thailand, the letter T by the eye. By your eye, you know what I mean. Letter T, Thailand. And France. Oh,
France.
so cool. Yeah. I think some of CISO signs appear to be Canadian. So I think that's cool to learn that. Also for Thailand, the ASL is usually signed Thailand, like this with the nose. Thailand. And France would be the letter F, like this. France. France. But similar, very similar signs. Very interesting. I like it. All right, thank you. So we're going to go to gallery view so he can teach and watch you guys as you sign. So let's go to gallery view. Hello, are you ready? Italy. Everybody copy him, sign Italy, the letter I in a cross motion. Greece, the letter G facing down. Greece, yeah, very good, you guys. Singapore. Singapore. You got Germany. Germany. Or Germany. Yeah. Next we have Great Britain. Great Britain. Great Britain. Great Britain. England. 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 Scotland. Scotland. Or on the shoulder, Scotland. Either one. Sweden. Sweden. Thailand. Or this one by the nose, Thailand. France. France. Or France. Good. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Okay, let me take a picture. I took a picture. Give me a second. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's pause as there's two people want to come into the panel. Give me 1 sec. So what we're doing is, so guys, you know what we're doing, why we have to do this is we want to bring people into the panel, but we do not want to show everyone people's email addresses, because when you accept people into the panel, their email address shows. You don't want to show the whole world your email address, right? So we want to protect you that way. So now that the YouTube has switched to showing only the ONPASSIVE website, now I can bring them in. So that's why we just ask for your patience in this. We have Anita. Oh, she's having trouble. She keeps getting booted out. Okay, she's coming back. And Carmela, Fire Schwartz is with us as
The
well.
fire girl, the rose from Italy. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so that should switch over to the webinar tab. I think we're good now.
Okay, are we still live
Jesus
streaming?
is loving. Huh?
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure.
Yeah.
There's Anita now. She's on the screen.
All right, Anita's back.
All right.
Okay.
Carmela with another rose is in the house. Hello, fire.
We're glad Anita and Carmela joined us. Very
Right.
nice.
Good
Very
stuff,
nice.
good stuff. That's 369-1213 on the panel.
Okay, good. So shall we go now to Deborah, who is going to be teaching, and she will be teaching technical computer-related science, which is so cool. Thank you, Deb. She will be teaching PC, laptop, and Mac. She'll be teaching us display screen. She's going to be teaching us mouse, also monitor, terminal or monitor. I think she has some special signs for us. I can't wait to learn them. She's going to teach the right signs. Thank you. And it's going to be keyboard and system, boot, crash, port, printer, and scan. Scan. So I'm looking forward to learning these signs. So let's go to the side view now.
By the way, there's 18 on the panel. 18. I was mistaken, not 13. 18. Thank you, everybody.
Really good. And so everybody look for Deb. Scroll your
Deb's
mouse
on the side
up
view.
and down till you spot her. For me, she's kind of near the bottom and I see her now. I see Deb now. You can begin. All right, she can stay in the middle. I forgot. She make it in the big screen. Fine.
Oh.
Mm, mm. Mm. Yeah. That's so cool. The technical signs are so interesting and they evolve over time as well. As new technology is developing, there are signs that are continually added. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the gallery view so we can watch as she teaches us and she can watch us sign. All right, here we go.
Unmute, Rob. Unmute. All right, I unmuted. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Cecil. That was great, man. I love those computer signs. I love the countries. Man, are we getting a vocabulary, huh? Wow. Go ahead, Greg Hill before John. Go ahead, Greggy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistle. 5-point penalty. All right. Let's now go to John Barilla. Johnny. Jean. Audible. Oh, Nelly, you've nailed it again, Barilla. Wow, look at all the smiles on everybody's face. Well, Charlie, I saw you. Yeah, you can't hide from me. I saw you rocking out there, Charlie.
Yeah, he was.
Way to go, Bo. All right. All right. We like the peppiness, and we like everybody's peppiness here tonight. I think we're still sitting in the 60s or 70s. Let's take a peek, see who all's here, if I may.
We've got 58.
58, not too shabby. Plus, you guys on the panel, not bad. Let's go to DL and Dawn. Go ahead, DL.
Eight includes the
All right. Anybody else before we bid everybody a fond farewell at 10:02?
picture.
Thinking out loud. Let's go, panelists. Let's everybody who wants to be in the picture. You want to say something, Anita? Go ahead. I assume that's a hand. Go ahead.
Yeah. Talk to us, Anita.
Anita, go ahead. Unmute. Unmute.
Unmute. Unmute. There. Wait. Yeah.
Sure. Why not? All right.
That was very.
No, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. So cute.
They had the corned beef in Sam's today, so if you're looking for a corned beef, come and get it.
Mhm. Oh.
All right. Love you right back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone else? Let's go back to the gallery and see if anybody else wants to say something fun. Well, farewell. All right. All right. The ball's in my court, eh? Oh, go ahead, Pedro. Okay. Pedro, did you want to say something? Unmute. Say something. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, thank you, Pedro. And I'm going to say thank you to everyone in the chat.
Thank
And
you. Chris posted the lyrics to make someone happy. Mhm. All right. Thank you to both of them. And Chris, again, he posted the lyrics to make someone happy, the song by Bobby Darin, Darin. That was really nice. And we have um, Irena says, John, nicely done. Angela Laland says, awesome, John. Thanks. And Frank Rose says, never did see you, John, but awesome, fantastic. Roberto Rioja says, all right, all right, all right. Love you, John. Awesome. Beautiful song, John, says Aseta Sanfo. Oh, and Sharon Whedon's in the house. Hi, Sharon. Awesome, fantastic, Anita, says Frank Rowe. And Angela Lalande says, pretty, Anita. So people are showing appreciation for the singing tonight, and that is just wonderful. And Robert Rioja says, Robin Lynn, what a show. What a show. Marvelous.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to everyone. We love the fact that the chat is really active. It's
Chat
awesome.
was blowing up tonight. We thank everybody for that. A reminder again, tomorrow is Tuesday in most parts of the world. It's already Tuesday where Tarzan is in the Philippines. And I guess everybody else is on Eastern. Oh, and Carmela, it's already tomorrow there too. So at 10 a.m., look for, first off, at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, look for the OES Classroom with Sifu Francis Tay, just back from Kolkata. And man, has he got some things to say to anyone who can make it tomorrow or today, depending on where you're at. 8 a.m. is the tea time there, 8 a.m. Eastern. Then at 10 a.m., look for Marty and Chris. At 11, I would say we'll likely see Red Redfern again. And then just check your local listings in the back office for anyone else. And then at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, oh yeah, it'll be Roblin Live and Ollie.
No wonder, dog.
That's true. Oh, we need to do a screenshot before I get shot. So anybody, if everybody would put on their camera, we'd appreciate it. Picture and do whatever sign you feel like doing. We learned a couple of new ones tonight.
We have Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. Sometimes he'll come on camera. For
Mohammed, come on camera. We'd love to see
Juanita
you and
Slack,
take your picture.
You're welcome to come on camera.
Juanita, join us, join us, join us.
Aseta Sappho.
Come on, Aseta, come on board.
And David Switzer.
Come on, Kansas City. And we can do a sign. This is laptop, laptop, laptop. And then as Cecil says,
you gotta get in.
Oh, I'm off camera. Okay. I stay off camera. All right. So if everybody wants to do a sign, that'd be great. Anyone else want to come show your beautiful face? We'd love it. In the meantime, let's count down. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Yeah.
Let's take a peek at it first.
Look at old Greg Lake in there. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice, everybody. Thank you.
Let me save it.
That's going to be saved too, and you can catch that if you want a copy of it in the Messenger group with Roblin Live. And I am going to try to get more into being there at Roblin Live, and I'll try to answer and say hello to as many of you as I can, because I know a lot of you come there fairly often. So I'll do a better job of what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's socializing a little bit. So thank you. We appreciate you. And salute to all veterans, salute to all military, active duty and otherwise, and salute to all first responders, and a double salute to all of you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And salute to the Kansas City Chiefs. Hail to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm not a Swiftie yet, though.
All right, everybody. You can unmute and say bye.
All right, bye for now, everybody. Bye. Right there. Charlie, see you at the next rodeo.
Let's do it. Oh, oh,
In three, in two, in one. See ya.